Well, good morning everybody from our premiere in. It's currently about 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, this is just really quickly before the video begins. You will know what's happening because you will have seen it in the title and the thumbnail. Right now, I do not know what's happening because today we're going to go film another video up on the coast, but then after that, this video that you're watching right now is going home. Now, there's a load of engineering works on at the East Coast Main Line this weekend, which means we've got two options. We've got a very limited train service to go down to York to then go to Leeds to Shipley, or we can equally get a 2.5 hour replacement bus, which I am thinking, just for a laugh for the video, should we get a 2.5 hour replacement bus? I'm not sure. Now, let's cut to us beginning the journey home in Tynemouth, let's just see what happens. Okay, so good afternoon. You join us right now walking back to the metro station here in Whitley Bay, and I've made an executive decision after a beautiful day spent here. Oh, there's a plane. Can you see it? Where is it? There. I've made what I believe to be an executive decision. Look at that station building though, that's a awesome one, that, isn't it? Look at them, that's cool. Okay, we're here at the station and it is 3 minutes. 3 minutes until the train.
The next station is Monk Seaton.
Is that where we need to get off? So, half an hour on here to Newcastle Central. I'm hoping, because I know they're running reduced service because of the engineers, so I'm hoping that there is actually a train.
This is Monk Seaton,
and we don't actually have to get the bus. Hopefully.
The next station is Shire Moor.
I think when I looked at it on the plan, it said LNER down to York, and then Transpennine from York to Leeds, and then Leeds to Shipley, and then a bus, and then we get to go and see Ella. So yeah.
This train is for all stations to South Shields. The next station is This is Monument.
Train standing at platform 1 is for South Shields.
This train is for all stations to South Shields. The next station is Central Station. Change in local and national. This is Central
The
Station.
train standing at platform 1 is for South Shields.
Yeah, so now we're at Central Station. Basically, we're just gonna have to see what's running when. I've got that one.
You got that one?
Get an Angel of the North. You can get 6 for £3.50. So if we just look at the board, oh there, 14.55 expected at 15.05.
Yeah.
London King's Cross to York.
14.55.
Yeah. Let me take a photo of that so we don't forget.
And then let's go get a drink.
I must admit, I really thought we were actually going to have to genuinely get the bus then.
I did.
And I just thought, oh my god. Right, so we need to be back on the platform about quarter to then, I'm guessing. So, yeah. Let's go. Waste a bit of time. So, it's quite loud in here. We've got about half an hour until we probably should be heading onto the platform. I must admit, yeah, I know I was joking earlier. Well, I wasn't joking. I was genuinely considering doing
But you were panicking then.
doing it, but I looked at that board and I thought,
Takes more out if it does that.
and I thought we're actually gonna have to get the bus, but it's fine. So there's a train, but we're still gonna have to go from York, so from Newcastle to York, York to Leeds, Leeds to Shipley, Shipley to home. We should have. Do you know what? I should have probably remembered that there was engineering works. I'm surprised I didn't.
Must admit you.
We've also got ourselves a set of souvenirs because I just realised we've been to a few places. We've been through Newcastle, we've been to Whitley Bay, we've been to the Angel of the North, but we've not got any postcards or anything like that like I normally do for my wall. So we've got 6. So there was an offer, 6 for £3.50 was it? So I'm just spending our time in this noisy pub, planning our onward journey. It looks like we're on one of the services that diverts around the coast and goes through Sunderland that way. So that will be really cool. I've never been down that line, so it'd be nice to see something a bit different. Then we're going to go Transpennine Express 17:04 from York to Leeds, and then we'll just see from there when we get to Leeds what we end up doing. No. No.
You talk about saving engines in a factory and then caught the
That's a bit better. It's a bit more people. Apart from him up there, or her, or them, it's a bit more peaceful out here, isn't it? That's true. Now, could that have been one of the rail replacement? Could that have been the bus we were potentially getting on?
I don't know because it was 1420, the one we see.
Yeah, but there's later ones. Could that have been the one?
Yeah, we're going to go for one.
No.
Well, that one's expected at 1522, but I should leave there.
Yeah, I think I was.
Hopefully.
Well, if I was due at 15:05, I should get him first. What I am noticing though, especially over there at the barriers, there's a lot of people who are turning up expecting the trains just to run as normal, and they've got no idea that all this disruption's going on. Now, I know like the train companies and that, they will post about it all over, but like when we bought our tickets to Newcastle, I completely forgot about all this.
Well, they didn't say anything
But why didn't the guy exactly tell us? That's what I don't get. Why didn't they say anything? And it seems like not a lot of other people knew about it before they turned up. So,
Ashing to 42 minutes. This is due to a safety inspection on a train earlier today. We're sorry that your journey will take longer than planned.
well, our train's alright for now. Let's just hope that ain't a sign of things to come.
The next bus to depart from the short stay car park at the front of the station will be the 14:55. Northern service to Carlisle via Hexham is delayed by approximately 36 minutes. This is due to trespassers on the railway. We're sorry that your journey will take longer than planned.
Now, we're going down that way. So, hopefully, the trespassers have gone. Because if you remember what happened last time there was trespassers on the line, it was not good. So whatever's been going on down there, hopefully that's all cleared up by the time we get down.
Platform 8 is the 14:55.
It's the
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something,
Sarah, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
well, that a bit backwards, didn't they?
Yes, okay.
At the other end,
Is it the other end to what they said on the...
according to
Oh, this is Kate. So... Okay, and just like that, we are off. But we're only a couple of minutes late anyway. Going over the time bridges. walked all along there yesterday. That was a good one, was that actually, wasn't it? Well, bye bye Newcastle. It's been a good 24 hours-ish actually. Got a few good videos out of it.
Calling at Northallerton, York, Doncaster, Newark Northgate, Peterborough, and due into London at approximately 7 o'clock this evening. You may have noticed that it's taking a longer time than usual to get to London today. We have approximately an hour added onto the journey due to engineering work. However, on the plus side, this means we're taking a lovely trip down the Durham coast, which on a lovely sunny day like this means you'll get to at least see some nice views on our way towards Northallerton today. My name is Jess and I'll be your train manager as far as Doncaster. Rob and the team looking after everyone in the front 5 coaches. If you have any questions or queries, please feel free to approach any one of us.
So as the announcer just said, we're going to get diverted via the Durham coastline, which I think we're on the right. I think we should be on the right side because I've heard that there are some good views. So fingers crossed we're on the right side. Just going through Stadium of Light station, going very, very slowly. So this is probably why it adds on an extra hour. Now that, look at that I presume is what the Tyne Bridge looks like when it doesn't. Oh, we're stopping on the bridge. I think we're stopping on the bridge.
Mommy, have you ever heard about
So you can't see because we're not on the right side for it, but we're just currently passing through Sunderland Station. That's cool. So I'm guessing these really scenic coastal views that they're talking about, I'm guessing they're coming up soon. And it also sounds like we're speeding up a lot now. So that's good. That was a bit of a slow stretch, was that? Look at that. Coastal views.
especially the house?
Back inland we go. Yeah, that little section there was pretty nice.
Look, we're getting all the food together. No, don't drink it.
Look at that.
Hello, sea. The sea is rotting. The sea is rotting. Gerard, don't look at that. So, Mommy, can I bring this to school? Auntie, can I bring this? Oh, Mommy, what else have I got?
really noisy ones. This carriage would be really nice and quiet if it wasn't for them.
Look at that, John. No, it's
More very good coastal views. I think this definitely makes a change from the usual route between Northampton and Newcastle. Very, very nice. Yeah, why is it whenever we go to use this LNER your seat thing, it never works? Never ever works.
It's been a bit stop-start in the past 10 minutes or so. We've been following a freight train along, and there's been a bit of a congestion in the area due to some incidents they had on the railway earlier. Hopefully we're not going to be too late. We're now due into Northampton at 16:32 as opposed to 16:22. That's a little bit of delay into Northampton.
That looks nice.
This is due to congestion in the
Might have mac and
area.
cheese. Okay, she has. She has returned with goodies. Look at this mac and cheese.
For the training, you were eating so much and that so are you going to play football?
Just passing through Hartlepool on our way now towards Northampton, where we'll join back up with the normal line. Right. Yeah.
That freight train that was getting in our way earlier, it's still in front of us, and unfortunately that train has appeared to potentially have broken down. So unfortunately I don't know when we're going to be moving, if we're going to be moving anytime soon. We're just waiting to hear how serious the problem is with this train ahead of us. So once again, apologies, we are at a stand due to a potentially broken down freight train ahead of us. As soon as I have any information for you, I will let you know.
This isn't the first time we've had a broken down freight train in front of us.
What do you see with me?
I want sandwich.
When you go, I know if you have any juice in it. Just eat proper food.
What is it about us where this is something that has happened a few times now? We had we've had the broken down freight train near Hull. We got stuck for 4 hours near Manchester. Then last year on the way home from Hull again, we got stuck. What is it with us? Do you think we should just not get the train? We should have got the bus. Do you know what, I knew we should have got the bus.
No, you didn't want to get the bus.
The freight train that has broken down in front of us has definitely broken down. However, they are mobilising what we call a Thunderbird, which is a unit that's going to come and move it out of our way. However, we don't have any estimated time of will let you know.
What's up? Yeah, no, no, wait. Oh,
We're off. Okay then. That was,
a surprise.
yeah. Not normally when it's us, it's multiple hours.
Yeah, well, at least it wasn't 4 hours like last time.
Good afternoon, everyone. As you can see, we have started moving. So this is only as far as the next signal so far. The freight train that has broken down has managed to get a little bit of power, so it's going to try and pull out of the way by itself. If it can get as far as North Allerton, then we can get past it. So at the next signal, we will probably come to a halt again while that is still trying to move forward. Hopefully, I will have a better update for you next time, but we are pulling forward until at least the next signal. Once again, the freight train has managed to get a little bit of power, and hopefully it's going to be able to move itself out of the way so it's not blocking us anymore. We will probably be coming to a stand at the next signal, but hopefully we will be able to get on the move a bit swifter than anticipated. Once again, I will keep you updated with any estimated times of arrival as soon as I have them. The train manager train, the freight train ahead of us, has gained some power, so it's limping towards North Allerton, where it looks like it is going to be put in a loop out of our way. We have now come up more or less behind it, so we are going to have to stop for a little while and then crawl slowly behind it. However, we are at least moving. Once again, the train in front of us that was broken down, they've managed to give it enough power to kick it through North Allerton, and hopefully it is going into a loop out of our way. We are relatively close behind it now though, so we are going to have to follow it at a bit of a crawl. I'll give you an ETA once we've got past it, however it looks like we are at least going to be moving.
Stop it.
Again, a whole train. North Allerton, our next station call in just a few moments' time.
So what time did she say we should get to York? About 5 to 6, I think she said.
Not long.
So I think just get to York and just see what happens from there.
Anyone for the 1824 Blackpool North train? That one's from platform 10. However, I do know the majority of people connecting on will be asked about 1804 Liverpool Line Street train, about 1804 Liverpool Line Street train, which calls Leeds, Huddersfield, Manchester, Newton the Willows and Liverpool Line Street. That one will be going from platform 4. Appreciate your patience with this. Thank you for not making this any harder than it has to be. And once again, please make sure you do claim delay repay. All the instructions on how to do this are...
Sorry.
It's 1804. That concourse is mad.
from York to Liverpool. That's the ones reserved. It's available from Manchester, York to Manchester. Yeah. So these are spoken for.
Right, and now we're off, bang on time. So I think we're on this until about, I think we're getting to Leeds at 6:20, and then just whatever the next train is, doesn't really matter.
Manchester Victoria, Newton Liverpool, due to line street, approximately 2000 hours. We do our first class at the very rear of the train. First class ticket holders should have 5 working toilets. Any issues, give me a shout. I'll try and rectify.
So
this service will be calling at Leeds, Huddersfield, Manchester Victoria, Newton Le Willows, and Liverpool Lime Streets.
So that was interesting.
The next stop will be Leeds.
I genuinely don't think the people who were sat behind us on that train could have been any more annoying. Seriously, kicking the seat, banging the seat, very, very loud, honestly.
Bags or cases in the luggage racks or under seats, and retain your tickets as they may be required if exiting the station.
Now typically we've come in on platform 16, we've got to go to platform 1.
In the UK city of Portland.
So a bit of running, the Dodge crossing later, and somehow we managed to make this bus earlier than we expected. And just like that, it's a few days later now. Editing Reese here, just finished editing this video, and I did forget to do an intro, an outro, because I was so tired, so I'm going to do it now. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos from this one particular weekend. It was a very busy one, but I do hope you've enjoyed them. Thanks for watching. Bye.